For me, reading books is a must-have in my everyday life. I think books are mirrors and lenses for me. The mirrors mean when you are reading books, especially when you are experiencing the plot and character inside the books, all this can somehow reflect yourself and your own experience. The lenses mean the books can bring you to different places, to explore different areas and to see different things. I would like to call myself a content creator. People would like to use creative to tag a content creator or an artist. And most of them would like to believe that creativity is some sort of magic. They believe that an artist or a content creator can sit there and wait for the magic to happen. Well, what I think is, a large part of my creativity actually comes from the books that I read. All the dots you marked when you are reading will finally become a line to guide you through. For most of us, finding and buying a book is a piece of cake. We search online, we place the order, then we wait for it to come to our bookshelf. If you use an e-reader, it's even faster and cheaper.
What if you live in a world that there are no books around you?
This is not a scene of a snowy day. It is the day before China's college entrance examination. Inside the video, you can see that the students were throwing their books and exam papers. In China, this is very common, and the students call it a method of stress release. Meanwhile, across the sea, there are people who have no access to books. And for them, paper books are just too expensive to buy, and most importantly, paper books are just not able to get to the remote areas where the literacy rate is low. From the publisher to people's hand, the journey is just too long for the people who want to read books. Can you see the comparison? On one hand, students are throwing their books and exam papers because they would like to have some fun before entering the college entrance examination. However, across the sea, there are billions of people who don't have enough access to books. According to World Bank, only one of 19 African countries has anything close to adequate book provision. For Worldreader, the answer is very simple. Cell phone. We all know that for the people in developing countries, it's easier for them to have access to a mobile phone, no matter it's a feature phone or a smartphone. Once their phones are able to connect with a mobile network, for example a 2G network, they are able to connect with countless of internet resources. And based on this, Worldreader developed an app which is called Worldreader Books for Free. Worldreader Books for Free is a free reading app. And Worldreader is a non-profit organization to help people from underserved communities to have access to books. People can use the app to have access to the library of more than 35,000 books in more than 120 collections. And the books are translated into English, Arabic, Hindi, and 40 other languages. Readers can personalize their bookshelves. They can search and add their favorite books into the My Library. The app also uses gamification to help readers set goals for themselves. The offline reading functions make sure that the readers can read anytime and anywhere. Currently, there are more than 35,000 curated books inside the library. More than 6.2 million people in 61 countries have read books using this app, accounting for a total of more than 32 million hours. At the same time, Worldreader provides different approaches such as Worldreader Kids, Worldreader Students, and Kindle e-readers to help more people from the developing world to reach books.